So, alright, let's sort of summarize what's going on with this. A pretty good setup going into this. So the overall how I started out with this was this clan combo, just trying to collect all the stamps. So I decided to do Shardtail Queen with dregs for the secondary, and the whole kind of the philosophy I had going into this was that this deck would clean itself out. So if you shuffle through once, you have very few starter cards to get in your way. You just have the two dead weights, and then you play all your imps, you play all your dregs, and then your deck is very thin at that point. So that was the idea. What ended up happening was a little bit weird. I ended up getting Resin Block just immediately, which is pretty amazing, but you need... Unfortunately, it's not like I started with dregs. I didn't have the start, or the other, what is it, the Reform 1 unit random, whatever that was called, a primitive mold? Yeah, so the only way to make use of that is I would either have to get a bunch of stuff like molded, and I only got one, or I would have to get an endless modifier, and then getting an endless on a draft seemed really good because the store had quick, the first store that I was at, and that's pretty good here, because best defense is a good offense, and the unit's gonna die anyway because it has burnout 1, so that was like fine, that scales. And with the Resin Block, it's like, well, okay, I just need the more the merrier. It's a little awkward. It's pretty good. Like the early waves, the Shardtail Queen actually, the first few waves, this, I forget what the official name is in game, but I just call it the Yeet path. You're gonna read just, Imp Toss, and there you go. So some of the early waves, like, before this starts scaling, you clean out the wave with Imp Toss, and hopefully everything works out. And I also have this Wickless Tycoon with the Harvest, or the Wickless Baron and the Wickless Tycoon. So, I've got... Unfortunately, I have limited room capacity. I can only fit a total of 3 of these units. These are large because I put the Alpha Fiend in for a little bit more scaling. It's kind of a mixed bag, but it's probably the right choice, considering whatever the alternatives were. I need the scaling more than I need to be able to fit lots and lots of these on the same floor. So for the boss fights, the thing that was kind of challenging is, the burnout 1 is a problem. If I can line it up with Purifying Cleanse, then I'm in a little bit better shape. It's just it's a little weird, a little shuffle dependent, but the way that you make it more likely to draw Purifying Cleanse when you really need it is, you just get everything else out of your deck. It's actually kind of hard because these keep top decking themselves, so you only draw like 1 card. So that's a little weird. It could get awkward, but I think maybe that deep in the run, maybe you just try to early kill the boss or something, or maybe you only play 2 of the drafts instead of all 3. I don't know. It just really depends. Yeah, I don't know, something like that. But it's pretty reasonable. I have 4 endless units, which is a little weird. I never did pick up extra draw. I felt like I needed the floor capacity a little bit more. Maybe it was a slightly overkill. Maybe I should have just gotten 6 capacity and then Uh, hold on. Allergies are being kind of crazy. Let me make sure I take something so I feel better instead of worse half an hour from now. Okay, so what was I saying? It's a weird setup. So I've got all this gold here. I'm not gonna purge a card. I mean, the relics that are available are kind of garbage right now with the setup that I have. But I'm not gonna purge because as an insurance, I've got a pretty weird combo. I've got a Wickless Tycoon, so I could be getting as much as 10 gold every time a friendly unit dies, and another 5 for every enemy unit. And that goes straight to the Golden Vault. So that adds up to quite a bit. I've got the Lost Luggage for a really good turn 1, and then, well, I have an Ember problem, but this very last store that gave me a Hell's Banners. So that was... most of the relics were duds. But this one's super good. Especially with this, you know, if I play 3 units on turn 1, suddenly I got my energy back, and I can keep playing all those other cards. So I get to hit the ground running. It might be a little bit subtle because it's not quite as explosive as some other setups, but it should be pretty good. I think this is winnable. I might have to, you know, I say maybe 70% winnable, but only 50-50 I actually get it right on the first try. That's probably what I think is happening. I think it was Seraph the Chaste, and that's kind of, I think that's just completely irrelevant. Technically I have a Rage unit, but he's kind of garbage. And technically these have Rage as well, but the whole point is I reincarnate. I just got these at the very last store. I slapped on I got the ring before this. I got the extra upgrade slot, or 1 or 2 rings before. It was probably here. So I bought a Rage Stone. And that's the one I duplicated. So these two... yeah, they hit the ground running a little bit more, and it's easier it's faster. You can start getting 1 kill for each hit instead of having to use, you know, the more often you can one-hit things, the faster you start scaling. So this should snowball a bit faster. There's just a lot of things going on. I've talked about it too much, though. You'll see it in action. Anyway, so yeah, losing those rage stacks is no big deal, because I just resummon them every turn regardless. Okay, so do I just start playing cards? Do I not think about this too hard? I mean, I have molded, so even if the Shardtail Queen dies, I can bring it back. I have a lot of options. You know, that's a trump blocker. I didn't draw any of my drafts yet. Okay, so there's a trump blocker. So this turn, really, the main goal is I just want to clear the wave. Oh yeah, I have this relic too. Once per turn, I get into refund on the energy, and you know, I get to draw the next card too. So that's pretty convenient. Now this unit, do I just want this unit to die, or do I want this? I think this unit is just a trump blocker. I just don't like this unit. I got this unit relatively early because I had to get something, but it ended up not really. Yeah, it just didn't really end up having much of a place in the final setup. Now the Shardtail Queen. Do I want the Shard? It's always the question is, do I want to slap Endless? I think I picked up an Endless Tome at some point. No, I did not. I think it was offered, but I took something else instead, so maybe it was this. Okay, so there's no way to make this. So I have to either. Yeah, I don't really want to have to reform the Shardtail Queen because then burnout becomes a thing. Like, how worried am I about this unit here? Yeah, I guess I do want to actually deal a little bit of damage, and I want to get these out of my deck. I don't know about these. Are these getting in the way, or are they actually going to help me at some point? I think I'll keep those. I don't know. It might not actually be the right call, but I'm going to keep them. I do have a Transcend Imp. Oh wait, that one's Endless, isn't it? But if I bring back all the other imps, then this one scales, and it gets kind of better at what it does. I don't know. I think I'll keep those cards. I don't know. I don't know. I debated consuming them now just so I could draw other stuff when I really need it. Okay, and there, it's the Inver Drain. Kind of a punk. I don't like that guy very much. And then I draw important work, but no imps. I can't believe all of my drafts are in the bottom of my deck here. Yeah, 3 out of 3 are in the bottom half. Somewhat unlucky. I guess I can put it here. Oh wait, I have one here. I just buffed my enemy a little bit, so that's kind of a problem. Bottom floor? I'm gonna have a lot of trouble killing things this turn. I don't want even more units to die on the bottom floor, so let's go down here. Huh. Just barely survives. Wow. Okay. That one's a sweep, so this unit is dead no matter what. Doesn't even matter where I place it. Okay, there's the card I really wanted. With 7 rage, it's another 14. So it's actually 24 times 2. So this unit will not get the kill, but I do need to make sure that this room gets cleared out. Eventually. I think next turn is good. Next turn... I don't know. Maybe it's a close call, actually. Don't like that Ember Drain very much. Ooh. See, this is a problem. Hell's Banners. Oh, second. Okay, you only have to play 2 units, and then you get 3 energy. Okay, so I'm actually fine. Oh, I played them in the wrong rooms. Yeah, this one should have gone here for sure. That was a misplay. It's actually good that this unit dies if they're all going to get Ember Drained anyway, but it would have been better to just kill this one in front. I think they all die next turn. Oh, I got more energy. That's good. I'll play this just in case it's the Pyre Chomper, because then I would be able to play everything. Oh, there's the Pyre Chomper. I can just, yeah. This is, yeah. That's pretty incredible. Like, whenever you get an imp in the box on a Shardtail Queen run, that's what you hope happens, but it usually doesn't. It usually doesn't work out quite so great. Okay, so that was actually it was a little sketchy. RNG started out a little bit off, and it just all got better. Ooh, now what? How am I? Oh, that now she's got burnout, so that unit is just gone. I can't save her, so let's just armor up the. Oh. Oh, I have no way of getting rid of this Transcend up if it's in the back. Unless I get important work sometime soon. I do have one coming up, it's just not quite immediate. I guess it's fine. Oh, I can draw it right now. Now that I have this. Okay. Okay, oh, my burnout stacker is not present, so that's not quite what I needed exactly. I guess I'll have to play the reform game. Oh, I guess I can do this and see what happens. Oh, it draws itself because it's endless. I forgot that's how endless works. It doesn't do it next turn. Holdover and endless don't work exactly the same way. It's kind of weird. Oh, I definitely would like to, yeah, not get Ember Drained. This unit is just gonna this unit is just gonna get in the way. I guess top floor is fine though. I mean, I might be at the point where I don't really need the Shardtail Queen anymore. It is kind of a pretty smooth handoff, and it's like a relay race. The Shardtail Queen does a lot, and then these guys just get kind of crazy. Alright, so which one do I want to stack the most? Or this, maybe this one just hit the strongest floor. And this is the weakest floor. This floor is just right. It's, yeah. Daddy bear, mama bear, baby bear, or something like that. I don't really know if bears have the same, like, gender distribution of, like, just size and muscle strength as humans. Probably not. It's probably, you know, relative to each other. It's probably not. It's probably just, so, you know, just someone just assuming that everything, you know, just assuming that everybody else is just like you, when you know, maybe they're not. Yeah, okay, whatever. I don't know, maybe I should have just been buffing my Transcendent just by spamming all my other ones. I don't know, probably doesn't matter too much what I do here. Oh, you're just gonna burn out, so let's just, yeah, let's just buff the Baron. Oh yeah, I could have played this if I'd. It's okay. I could have picked a different unit. Didn't really need to. weakest one first? No, I need to do 117. So I can't do it in one hit. Let's do that in 2 hits, and then 90 times 2 is not quite enough for the second one. Oh, I could throw one of these in the very back. I could start stacking Purifying Cleanses. Yeah, now's a really good time to do that, actually. That's that's an endless card that I don't have to redraw every turn either, so that's pretty good for a lot of reasons. I think I'll screw this up if I ascend one of these now, but I can do this. And yeah, let's leave that alone. Yeah, eventually I need enough burnout stacks to actually defeat the Seraph. But I do need to stack the Resin Blocks. I need these units to die and come back, but then I need to stack the burnout before I run out of time. It's a little kind of a weird balancing act that makes this run not quite as automatic. You know, it's not really as auto-win as maybe one might hope. Okay, I don't even know what I'm going to get with these, but I should probably do it. Alright, you're garbage. These were both garbage. Okay. Do I play the Transcendent on this floor, or do I... Probably just one of these would be better. I'll probably use Hidden Passage this turn. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. Okay, I don't want to do Hidden Passage because I need to actually kill these units as much as I can. I don't know. I could do this, maybe? Or I could do this. I don't know. Sure. Oh, that one just barely survives. Okay, last thing though. So give it to you, and then you can just kind of hang out. Yeah, sure, let's see what we get. Buff my Transcendent for later. Shardtail Queen is kind of garbage right now. I probably don't even want this unit around. I could put her on just on the top floor. She does have, it's burnout too, so she'll just get out of the way, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, okay, we played, oh that's right, I removed Consume from this card, so that's kind of snazzy. And what do we have here? Yes, I would like to play the Transcendent multiple times. Oh, I have this card. Let's put that on you. No, let's put it on... Not the one in the very... I can put it on you, because I can... No, I'll put it on you. I was about to say, when I bring back the Transcendent, I can armor this one up, but then I still want this one to do more hits. I don't know, it's about the same either way. I kill the Transcendent right away? I guess so. Oh, I can do this too. What I want the armor. That's what I really want. Now, do I bring this one back first, or do I just bring back this one twice, straight up? I guess because I want to play the Transcendent again next turn, I would like to buff it, so the next time I cast it, it'll be even stronger. Something like that. Oh, and I'm about to get a bunch of energy. Oh, I was going to kill this one, but I didn't. Oh, that's okay. That's fine. Yeah, this rail spike is pretty snazzy. And if I... Oh, I can't actually afford to play that. That's too bad. I thought I made it cost... I thought I drew it with... I thought at some point I drew it. Maybe I didn't. I thought I drew it with the rail spike, and so it costs less now. But maybe that was a different battle. Oh, now you're burning out. It's progress, but okay. So now they're no longer benefiting from any further uses of this. These are not doing anything. You're too expensive. Okay. Yeah, that was not quite as impressive as I might have hoped. Welder it is. Oh, I guess I actually want the Pyre Chomper. That's what I really want, because I'm about to play the Rail Spike. Let's put you up here, so you're not taking up space. I play this. Oh, I want to play this. I can only play one of these anyway, so that's okay. I need to leave room to play imps, but I also need to make room in my hand. I guess I can play you on the top floor. Play the weaker one on the top floor. I want to play as many cards as I can, so actually I'll play the weaker one on the bottom floor, and then I'll play this, and then I have to save room for the imps. Okay, so that's 8 cards, and then where's the... Oh, it still costs 1. I needed it to cost 0, but it still costs 1. Did I just screw this up? I think I did. There's... Oh, wait, I've got energy now. Now I've got energy. That's right. Holy crap. we've already made it. Okay, that was... unfortunately, that Pyre Chomper was just RNG. It was an imp in the box. It was not an actual card in my actual deck, so that might not happen next time. It might not. I feel like it's one of the more common ones. I think that there are different rarities of imps, and Pyre Chomper is one of the ones that you have like a 50-50 chance of getting at least one, I guess. Something like that. But my... oh, okay, this is what I wanted to do. Right, I needed to do this. Okay, if I do this again, I won't be able to get rid of it. That's okay. Oh, that's right. I can ascend it if I need to. At the very worst. There we go. Oh, I wanted to have one of these down here. That's okay. We've got enough damage already. Alright, that was overkill, but... apparently, it's kind of important that I have... yeah, that armor really helps with the Relentless Wave, so... it's kind of important that I actually play those Welder helpers, so I can really stack armor on my... Baron. Otherwise, the quick guy, they're quick, but they don't hit hard enough to just completely just annihilate everything before he deals any damage. There's a little bit of it's not quite so easy, I guess. This is so many cards, like which ones do I even play here? Enough room for all this either. Wait, I think I want you to be in the front, but you'll die, so that's a problem. Yeah, you don't have to be in the front. You can tank after you've scaled up, I think. Play imps on this floor. Like, they aren't actually scoring kills this turn exactly. They don't quite hit hard enough just yet. I could ascend. I could hidden passage just to feed a kill on one of these, just to scale a little faster. That seems somewhat reasonable. Oh, can't afford to do that. I only have 2 energy now. Seems like an okay turn, though. there, I guess. This unit's kind of garbage, huh? Now I'm just gonna get Ember drained. It's okay. Okay. Alright, more nonsense. Are we scaling yet? I guess let's find out. This is gonna determine a lot, just all by itself. Yeah, those are not what I needed. Ember would have been a lot. The Pyre Chomper was a lot more clutch than the previous one. But we'll just have to take what we get. Did want the Pyre Chomper. I think this should be winnable, but a Pyre Chomper would have been a nice find. I don't want to play this here because I actually want this unit to get the kill. So I won't play that on this floor, maybe on a different floor. Okay, I guess the Shardtail Queen has been outscaled. Oh yeah, okay, that's actually necessary right now. I think I can actually, that might actually be enough. Yeah, wow, okay. That's like the golden vault. That's like then we're looking at like pretty soon it's gonna be like 40 hits that I could survive. Not that I especially want to do that, but you know, kind of I could take that many hits. Okay, which imp is actually gonna help this floor out? I guess it's the armor. But then I don't have enough room to play either of these. Well, I sort of have to play them on this floor. Let's just save the queen. And do damage on this floor. Can't do this because then I wouldn't be able to play it again because this one costs 2. So that's a little irritating. Oh, Trump Blocker. Yeah, that looks a little nicer now. Or is this enough damage? That's only like... It's only like 388. Am I counting wrong? Yeah, I only see 388 damage. I don't know where that extra one point of damage is coming from. Oh, because they're Alpha Fiend. They get the extra damage per strike. Yeah. Okay, so really edge case. So that's, don't mess with that. That's perfect. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that unit's gonna burn out regardless. It's kind of sad. Die to spikes. 40. Just one hit. I thought it could survive 2 hits. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Okay. Oh, I would really like to do 150 damage in 1 hit, but I can't. Put the weak one in front. And then I would like to do 180 in 1 hit, but I can't. So much energy and card draw if I just had that one Pirate Trumpeter in the box. Now that I am not drawing all those cards with every turn, it's actually getting really questionable, like if I'm ever going to be able to put enough burnout stacks on my drafts to actually kill the Divinity on the Relentless Wave. It's actually looking really scary right now. These cards are sort of garbage. There though, yeah, I don't know. Oh, we're now 1. Put that on the floor with the harvest unit. Let's not forget the basics. this seems like a good one to send up, maybe. At the end, and I think I just put everything on the top floor at the end, on the last turn, because killing this wave is not really an option. It's just the relentless wave is gonna just crash through. Way to actually... The only thing I could do is I could play only 2 of the drafts instead of all 3. Just so I can draw the rest of my... just so I can draw through the rest of my cards faster. That's enough. Okay, wow. I didn't think that was enough. 102 armor, 130 health. Yeah, that's what, I mean, okay, that makes sense. The Divinity, he doesn't hit that hard, but he has a lot of tough waves to punch through. So the waves are the real challenge. The Divinity himself doesn't really hit that hard. So all you have to do is yeah, he can easily survive like 10 hits, and then in that amount of time he deals basically basically that much damage. Not a whole lot more, though. I don't know, let's screw around. Like, if the Divinity had more health, the best play would be to just ignore the other waves and put everything on the bottom, but I would like to wipe out these waves. Oh, well, just that one is going to survive. Pretty funny. Yes, that one Absolver can go and tell everybody what he saw here today. Yeah, I didn't really prepare for the Relentless Wave very well, but the Wickless Baron, with a little bit of help with some armor from the Transcendent was enough to carry the boss fight. If it weren't for the Wickless Baron, I would have needed to go through my deck faster and actually stack Burnout on one of those drafts, and then it would have been really, really awkward, because I was just barely... I didn't have a ton of overkill damage, or else I would have... You know, it wasn't the kind of setup that was so overwhelmingly powerful that you get an early kill, like, you know, 1 or 2 or even several turns early. I tend to forget that the waves you suffer through the waves for so long that sometimes I forget just how relatively forgiving. The actual fight against the divinity itself tends to be. It's just burnout strategies tend to suffer in that situation if you didn't manage to find any solutions. And that should kind of fill up the logbook here. And yeah, lots of imps. Shardtail Queen run. It didn't really feel like it, but it technically was. This guy did a lot of work. This was no joke. This saved us some pyre health. I don't think that one was super clutch. And then one more. I don't know, what was that one other card that I've never won with before? I wish you could click and find out. Oh well. Trying to think, did I draft anything super funny? I don't know, it's probably just something that I'm forgetting about. Or something, maybe it was something that I lost with a bunch of times and I just didn't realize I'd never won with it yet. Anyway, whatever. That's a win. Yeah, so that's sort of how I'm doing it, just kind of for the lulz. I do a primary clan, and then I do that clan as my secondary for all the other clans like that. And so if I do this one as primary, it's already been primary when this one was secondary. I did this because Wormkin was brand new and I really wanted to do all the combos, but now I'm going through everybody else, so working my way backwards, it's melting, and now I'm doing, apparently it's going to be Umbra for a while. Umbra primary for those three, and then secondary for those same three. And then eventually we'll get down to Hellhorned and Awoken only, and then because there is an achievement, for having all of these hexagons, but you don't necessarily need both crowns for each. There's a this one. That's what I'm kind of working on. It's just it's an endurance thing. It's like, I mean, clearly individually they're not so bad. It's if you sometimes you have bad luck. It takes a few tries, or you're just not good at those clans. But even if it's not your favorite clans, every once in a while you find that you stumble across a really powerful combo that just plays itself, and eventually you'll get there. You just need to, it's a lot of hours that you have to throw at it. So it's, could easily be 30 or 40 hours. That's not going to happen all at once. I don't play this game full time. It's just not what I do. I already have 18, and I need, 12 more? Yeah. I'm probably not going to do this. I just don't like the expert challenges. They're too wacky. It's like, I mean, I'm sure somebody appreciates that. It's just not for me. That was a free addition to the game at some point before the paid DLC. They tacked that on. I'm like, eh. somebody out there loves it, I guess, so good for them. So I'm not doing that one. Honestly, I don't even use these frames. I just use the default one. Just, I don't know. Maybe I should do this just so I don't look like a total noob. Like, this is the standard, like, you know, it takes a while to get your first win on the highest difficulty, but then that's just another day, you know, from then on it's just another day at the office, so... This is kind of weird because like you don't. This one doesn't even require Covenant 25, so arguably this one is like not even as ambitious as this one, but this is the one that really matters, at least for me. So, anyways. That's okay, I'll just keep the old-fashioned border. And I still don't have... still don't have Bone Dog, still don't have the event automatic rail spike thingy. Anyways, whatever. Getting really sidetracked here. That was Monster Train. Just... That was just the Resin Block. Just, it was a really awkward setup. It was just the Resin Block and Drafts, and then Endless unit upgrades. It wasn't the strongest. I feel like I needed something a little bit more, with a little bit more snap to it. But a win's a win. I just didn't get a chance to really show off crazy astronomical damage numbers, but it is what it is. Apparently that's my record for the most coins earned in a run. I guess I got that Wickless Baron really, really early. And then I just reincarnated my drafts every turn, so I guess I can believe that. With the Shardtail Queen, with all those, with a deck full of imps and drafts, and just, yeah. So I'm sure you could get this even higher with like a truly ideal setup, with like more reforms or something, but anyways, that's pretty high. Yeah, alright, that's the Monster Train.